But today, yeah, you might have heard me say this before in one of my videos. Today I proved that wrong. So today, guys, I built an inescapable prison. Yes, an inescapable prison. So you're wondering, Joe, where's the prison? I don't see the prison. This is gonna be really easy. I could just walk straight out. Oh, the prison isn't here. It's in here. Yes, it's in the Nether. No person, I think, has ever done this before. First, let's get this off my chest. This is only because this, I swear, is only because I forgot that one, I can place guardians in the Nether using vines, but I accidentally locked it on peaceful mode, so you're gonna have to use this to give you the mining fatigue. Only one command. Let's be honest. It's basically physically impossible to create an inescapable prison. And actually, this would not have existed if I did not set this to peaceful and locked it. And I just did not realize what I just did. And that's basically. I just want to get that out of the chest. So here are the rules to escape my prison. First, let's actually go into the prison. Just show you what it looks like. This is just a hallway. Come on, let's go show them the prison. I already know what it looks like, but... So, you see this? This is the flying machine that the prisoner and the guard will fall over. You may be wondering, Joe, but you think the prisoner could just push the guard off? One, the guard is wearing netherite armor, and two... Sorry, I'm kind of playing the Origins mod right now, so I chose... Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So, and they have netherite armor, make it 10 times harder to knock them off, and two, shield. Oh good, I can use it. And then the guard will then break this, place it again, and then hold shield up to make sure prisoner doesn't try to knock him off. And two, you cannot purposely jump off right at the start where you're getting transferred into the prison. Okay, that was a pure accident. Alright, and then the guard will send this back to make sure the prisoner doesn't do anything to get back. The guard will then, you'll be wondering, Joe, how are you gonna do the respawn kill check stuff when you're in the Nether? Beds will explode when you use them. Respawn anchors. The prisoner will then put all this stuff in the ender chest like usual, grab 4 glowstone and place it all in there, and then right click again on the anchor to set its respawn point. Let me show you. Respawn point set. And show you right here. So, and then of course the guard being the guard will then manually kill check the prisoner to make sure he doesn't have anything. Then he will respawn and we will head on to the next flying machine. He will then get on, as usual, remove honey block, place honey block, and then shield up. Again, even if you do jump on there, the farthest you're gonna get is right there. And since you can't purposely kill yourself when you're going into the cell, that's basically useless. This right here, why do you have this? Because of this. Now, one, I forgot to add the hallway. There's supposed to be a hallway up to the guard's room, but sadly, you're gonna have to spectator in here. I forgot that stupid hallway. They will then. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention an important thing. First, when they reach the first flying machine, or no, they will when they enter the portal. Also, by the way, another rule: once you cannot immediately go in the portal and then go straight back out. That's cheating. Counting that as cheating. And if you make a video about it and you do that, I'm counting that as failed attempt. That's just no. The guard, when they come back, he will then block off this area to make sure the prisoner can't go anywhere. Oh yeah, another thing. You know what? Because I've blocked that off. Then you know what? Never mind. The prisoner will have to stay right here. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to like just wait there, you could just station another guard. If you can get another friend online, just station a guard right next to the flying machine, and if the prisoner runs to it, he tells him to go back or he dies. The guard will then proceed to block up the portal, and you might be wondering, Joe, why do you do that? Because if a person goes through that portal, they will then proceed to be stuck in this portal. And even if they do manage to break out and get to the flying machine and fly over all the way passing all the kill checks, etc., they will already be over here. First, let me show you how the door works. See, door closed, and then the door will be closed. Door will be closed. And then we proceed to go into the next kill check. The guard, again, the prisoner will set his spawn, blah, 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 and then we'll head into the lava, and the guard will close this to make sure he doesn't hop out straight away. And this to make sure they don't have any totems on them. This is to make sure they don't have any totems on them, because if they do have totems, they'll waste it. Then, once they're fully kill checked, they will respawn here, and to make sure they don't have any items, they will manually kill check and pick up any items, and then they'll look over here for any items to make sure they didn't drop anything. You might be wondering, what are these netherite blocks for? To make sure no one spawns in portals. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. To make sure no one spawns in portals when going through the hallways. The guard will then proceed to block up this hallway with obsidian. Again, another thing I forgot to mention, no visitors. Now, you are required when you try to escape this world, you are required to fill up that hallway. Now, this room is recommended. You don't have to fill up this room with obsidian. You can leave it open if you want to make it easier to escape. But if you want to make it really hard, you can fill this entire room up if you want. Then, the guard will proceed to lead the prisoner down the hallway. And to make sure they don't go into the guard rooms like... Wait, I'm lagging, one sec. Why me? Okay, there we go. So make sure they don't go in here. So they're like, okay, we're running here. All the rooms we're just gonna get access to is this. Who need a bunch of glowstone? I mean, yeah, it would help you escape the prison, but the guard literally filled up the entire exit with obsidian. And they don't have any pickaxes, so it's basically useless to go in there. And even if they do go in there, there's gonna be this prison requires 2 guards. 3 guards recommended because 1 guard for the flying machine gets the prisoner and tries to run over. 1 guard is going to be in the guard room to make sure no prisoners go in there, and 1 guard is going to be in that room, the other room with glowstone, in there. Alright. The guard will then proceed to lead the prisoner over here. The prisoner will grab this, and then will proceed to set his spawn. Blah, 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 and then he will walk in the hole. Now, this prison cell is like no other. It's a 1-block hole. And there's 4 barrels filled with steak. You can, I'm willing to allow this, you can starve to death if you want, but I suggest not doing that because it will take a long time and waste your time. Even if you do, you will be pushed. Ow. One sec. Okay, one sec. Let me set my spawn. So basically, the guard prisoner will then do this. Let me set my game mode to survival. Take off my armor, shield, then proceed to set a spawn, and then we'll then jump in the hole. I will then just kill myself to pretend I starved. You will then be pushed back. You wait 5 minutes. The piston's already wired up and ready to go to be pushed. Oh. Ow. Right. Pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, we'll then kill again. Remember, Joe, oh, I could sneak over and go over here. No. Wrong. The guard will then proceed, after he goes in the hole, proceed to block up the cell. Like this. To make sure no one gets access to the cell. And then, yeah, this. This room, the anchor respawn room. This is the guard's respawn anchor. And the reason I have all this glowstone is to refill the prisoner's respawn anchor. And make sure, even if they die from starvation, they will just respawn over and over. And that's 64 lives. That's how many lives you have until you actually run out of glowstone. And that's basically forever. So even if you run out of the first stack you have, basically 100 and maybe like 300 more stacks to go through if you get through one stack of glowstone. And that's only 64 lives. So yeah. And that... Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, Joe, these look like 1 block thick walls for your prison. These look like 1 block thick walls. Oh boy, these are not 1 block thick walls. They are 1 block thick walls. Wait, what happened to my world edit? I thought I added a world edit. What? What happened to my world edit? What the heck? Yo, did my world reset? Did my world just reset all the world edits I did? Seriously? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. So these are 1 block thick walls. I thought my world edit did something. Alright, well. I guess I'll keep these 1 block thick walls to make it easier. At least it didn't reset my other world edit of this. So yeah, the cell, on the other hand, is filled to the brim with obsidian. It is covered in a mix of obsidian. The guards, oh yeah, and then after the prisoner goes in that prison, they will then, yeah, and then do that. And then the prisoner, and then this is also, oh yeah, the cell, filling up the cell is also required. And you have to proceed to lock up this too. You have to, this is also required to fill up this hallway with obsidian. One sec, let's just fill this up. There we go. There we go. Then naturally, let's fill it up a bit more. This is required. All right, and there you go. This hallway is basically useless, but who cares? And then boom, that's it. This prison requires 2 guards. 1 for the door, and I know 1 for this room and 1 for that room. And also 1 for, and then you're gonna have to pull the lever yourself to open the door and close it. Spectator, and then it's recommended 1 guard by the honey block. And the last rule, you cannot run to the flying machine and get over to the prison earlier and just leave the guard over by the portal. Now, first, that's just wow. Second, no. Because why not? Anyways, I'm joking. That doesn't have to be a rule, but I recommend. I will just count that as. I think I will count that as a failed attempt. You cannot escape during the process you're being put into the cell. I will not count that. If you purposely kill yourself or you get to a respawn anchor, I will count that as a failed attempt. If you go to the honey machine block and fly over to the other side into the prison, I will count that as a failed attempt. The only way you can escape is when you're in the cell. When you're in the cell, you could start your escape attempt. With this... Oh yeah. I think I mentioned this in the video, but I'm going to say this again in case none of you heard. The reason why I put a command block to set it for mining fatigue every 10,000 seconds, I meant to put it to 5 seconds or 3 seconds, but I accidentally set it to 10,000. You can set it to 3, but you have to have that on at all times, because 1, you can place Guardians in the other using vines, but again, 2, I locked it on peaceful. I accidentally locked it on peaceful. And I can't place Guardians. So, this is required command. This is a required command. And yes, this is Mining Fatigue 3. I'm not dumb enough to... Wait. Yeah, this is Mining Fatigue 3. I'm not dumb enough to put it on, like, 255. No. It's on 3. So it's possible to break a block, but it'll take, like, what, 10 to 20 minutes. And the cell, since it's also being blocked up by obsidian, the cell's right here. Mining through this will take, what, 6 days, maybe a day? Yeah, this will totally take up to a day to mine through all this obsidian to get to the cell. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. This is my inescapable prison. Now, it would be more inescapable if the world edits actually loaded in. It would be more inescapable. But my game's like, nah, brother. So I just decided to whoop out and just delete the world edits I made. These are supposed to be like way thicker, so if you can, please, you don't have to, but to make it harder if you want to, go to the corner of the wall, like there, and then just go as far out as you can, and then do the world edit thing. I know, you go there, you right click or left click, you go there, and then you go as far as you can to that way, and then you left click or right click, and then you set it to obsidian to make it 10 times harder, and you do it on all the other walls except the portal side, because then you're gonna destroy the portal. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have. And this is my inescapable prison. Yeah, one last thing. The design was kind of bad. The design was actually the design does not look that good. I just was bored and just wanted to make the prison. So I just did this, and that's it for the design. 2 swords and then 2 horns, and that's it. Alright, that's pretty much it. This is my inescapable prison, Scarlets Doom. Good luck escaping this nitro deck. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from me. And like button. Bye!